What is going on, everyone? Let's take a look at the two MLB postseason games that we had today. To start us off, I gotta go Red Sox, Yankees, and the Yankees bounced back. I told you they'd get a little bit of mojo from their fight in Game 1. I knew that would carry over, and that's exactly what happened as they went today's ball game 6-2. David Price for the Red Sox just struggled. He got pulled early. In the first inning, Aaron Judge says, "Who's your daddy? What's he do?" In the second inning, the Yankees still pour on some runs. Gary Sanchez hits a solo shot. You have Andrew McCutchen getting an RBI hit, and they end up taking a 3-0 lead. Bogarts responds with a home run of his own. It's now 3-1. But then guess what? Gary Sanchez hits a bomb all over the place, crushed it right over Fenway Park, and they take a big time lead. They get 6 runs now. They're up. They're up 6-1. What an absolute bomb! 4 RBIs for Gary Sanchez. Tanaka on the mound for the Yankees. He goes 5 innings. And it was all Yankees. It really was. The Red Sox did not really get anything going. They do tack on another run late, but this game screamed all Yankees. Gary Sanchez, clearly the player of the game. And it was funny because one of the pitchers for the Red Sox, right before the at-bat before he hits the 3-run shot, the pitcher for the Red Sox was screaming at him to get in the box. You're taking too long. And then the pitcher ends up striking him out on a heater. An absolute missile. Gives him the stare down after, too. So for Gary Sanchez to respond in the 7th with that hit after his last AB, I like that. I like that. That's swagger. He holds the bat up a little bit before he lets it go. Cleared Fenway. So now we have a 1-1 series. That's awesome. I personally don't care who wins it all, but I love the rivalry. I want it to be energy filled, and you have the Red Sox chanting Yankees suck, Yankees suck, even though they're winning, and it's the rivalry. I love it. I love it to death. So 1-1 going back to New York. And then we head over to what happened earlier this afternoon between the Astros and the Cleveland Indians, and you have Cole on the mound. Wow, 7 innings, 12 strikeouts. Amazing. But is that better than what Gonzalez did with his 4 hits, 3 singles, and a double? I don't know. They're both players of the game for me. I couldn't choose. You actually have the Indians taking an early lead with Francisco Lindor, who hits a bomb to start them off and give them a 1-0 lead. He also almost crushed another one in that game, but he just missed it. And it went to the warning track. But then the Astros got going. Gonzalez coming up clutch. And then Bregman also doing his thing, who is outstanding and terrific television. This Houston Astros team as a whole is great. And they find a way to come back after being down 1-0 and win this ball game. They had great pitching, and they had a successful day at the plate as well, enough to get them the W. But Cole started it, let's be real. Cole was the one to keep them in this ball game, to only allow 1 run. Because their offense, only scoring 3 runs for the Astros, that's not much. That's not a lot for them. They can do way more damage than that. So to hold the Indians to 1 run, 12 strikeouts through 7, the starting pitching was the reason why they got the job done. And now they take a 2-0 series lead. It goes back to Cleveland, though. Once you get into that home ballpark, everything can change. You get a little bit of mojo going. I mean, it's going to be hard for this Indians team to compete with what the Astros have, don't get me wrong. But I'm just saying, I've seen it happen. You lose the first 2 away, you go home, and you win the next 2. You know what I'm saying? It can happen. It can happen. I don't know if it will. I think the Astros are a little bit more powerful. I'm just saying, listen, I love baseball. I want it all to last forever. I love the postseason play because everything matters so much more. Each pitch is so much more important. Each decision by the manager is so much more scrutinized. So, that's where we're at. 1-1 tie for the Yankees, Red Sox. That was a really fun game to watch. The Yankees ended up dominating and pretty much holding their own in this game big time. They had better starting pitching. David Price did not get the job done at all. He got pulled so early in this game. The bats for the Yankees were just crucial to victory. Gary Sanchez, crucial to this victory. 4 RBIs, 2 home runs. And then with the Astros, it starts with Cole and it ends with Gonzalez. Let me know what you think down below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.